I'm hurting, and no, I'm not. I'm just so happy right now that we got to see all of that. Just absolutely love today's show, the best show of the year. And you might think nothing could beat that, but we're going to try. Nothing beats a freshly baked cookie, especially the aroma that it leaves in the house. So this morning we are whipping up a fresh batch that's going to overshadow the smell of melting flesh, and we are using our beautiful, in fact, it's been the star this week, our CLOVER condensed milk. It's the star of the show every day. Perfect for dipping into tea or coffee. I love this guy. I absolutely love this. We'll never move past that moment in time.
I'm sorry, okay. If you weren't around earlier, Raul got slapped by a professional. It was the best moment on the show.
And that was 10%, eh? And Johnny gave him, Palazzo gave him 10%. Wow. Okay, yeah. Let's bake.
Right, okay, I want to say, please, if you have kids and even you, dear parent, please don't try this at home.
Don't.
We as Expresso, your feel-good breakfast show, we like you feeling good. A message brought to you by, of course, our friends, the wrestlers, and Graham and I. But you need to try this at home.
And Ryle.
Well,
okay, let's dive right in. These are really simple to make, which is why you're going to make them right now.
Cool.
No,
done
show me
and
what
dusted.
you need to do, my brother.
Okay, so basically you got with butter, sugar, cream together.
And I can see it's got a beautiful white fluffiness
vanilla
to it.
Essence, done and dusted. All right.
That butter's quite blonde.
Do you want to taste the condensed milk?
Can I? Do you mind?
Do it.
I'm sorry, we've washed.
Do it. We do it.
Oh,
just do it.
Hello, my friend.
That's it. Break that fast. Now I'm going to pour in some condensed milk. Shabalam.
Oh, my word. And you do know that there's a rule. It actually says on the back of the tin that you've got to hold the tin.
You have to hold that at
30 centimeters or higher to do a condensed milk bay pour.
So once we've done our thing over here, right, I can incorporate all this. I've got dry ingredients coming, but I've also got some bicarb that I'm popping in over
because
here.
we are baking. Yep.
We've got some baking powder that's going to go in there too. And then the rest is flour, which is just going to pop in there, and we're going to incorporate. And I just want to show you how simple that is.
It really is a one-pot wonder.
We're going to incorporate that all together, and then once that's incorporated, we got this dough that'll be made out of it. And once the dough is set and good, we're going to pop it into the fridge. And it's going to be solidified, and that way we can actually cut out our little, roll our little cookies.
We're going to make little balls and then roll them out. Okay, well, I've got the dough here, and we do need that dough to prove
that's
there
correct.
is a reason why you put it into the fridge. We can't give you the full scientific version. It just works so much better.
Indeed. So the great thing about TV is that I can finish later.
Magical dissolve. Just imagine Ryle being slapped. And that arrives. Okay, let's...
Okay, cool. So we're going to make sure that that's... so obviously the dough's going to rest in the fridge for a couple of minutes, and then, let's say an hour or two, and then we're good to go.
I think I need a little bit more there. Okay, so now we roll our balls and flatten them out.
About a tablespoon would be good as a rule of thumb.
Do you find when you do things like this, there's always your first one's like gigantic or tiny, and then the others are more uniform?
I think quantity-wise, you always worry about that, but then we just go over here, boop, and then last touch.
Oh, you give it the three fingers, the scout salute. I like that.
Done.
Oh, dude, you know, you talk about doing things with your kids, and I know I go on about this, but it's become like one of our love languages, actually.
It is
to be able to make a bread or bake something, because you learn temperance, you learn to kind of wait and appreciate something that you've put effort into in that sense. There is nothing more connected than cooking or baking with your kids.
And I know why. I've been analyzing this for a while now, and I think it's because what you're doing is, as a family, is that you are building together.
Yeah.
So you are incorporating ingredients, you are interacting while you're doing that, so you're showing collaboration. The ingredients are, that's another thing that you can do. A lot of trust that comes into play. So you're actually cooking together means that you essentially are building together, and I think that's what it is. Family, even in a relationship with friends, I feel like more people should bake and cook together because it's really just bringing people closer. So I love this. CLOVER condensed milk, cookies, done and dusted.
And 12 to 15 minutes in the oven. I love that. So your kids won't, or your big kids won't have to wait too long. And if you are dipping a cookie into your tea or your favorite coffee, this is the cookie that you want to be doing the dipping with. You can find the full recipe on expressoshow.com along with all of our culinary inspiration from today.
Dough tastes good too.
No, dough you didn't.
Add a spoonful of love to all your favorite things and sweeten it your way with CLOVER's sweetened condensed milk.